In a vision that transcends the boundaries of time and space, the enigmatic prophetess of the Balkans revealed a prophecy decades ago that now resurfaces with something terrifying. Her words echo in the minds of those who have a premonition about their own destiny, whispered through the mysteries of antiquity. Those who walk with the faithful guardian of the earth must prepare, Baba Vanga warned, referring to the presence of dogs as a spiritual symbol far deeper than we can comprehend. According to the prophecy, this period we are living in marks the beginning of a mystical cycle that will envelop those who own dogs. She predicted that dogs, seen as protectors of the invisible world, would begin to sense unknown energies, anticipating what human eyes are incapable of seeing. According to her visions, a spiritual phenomenon is about to manifest in the homes that harbor these animals, with them being the first to alert their owners to the proximity of supernatural events. Now, before revealing them, tell me, have you ever had or do you currently have a dog at home? If so, write in the comments, "I have a dog at home," or "I love dogs." Also, tell me how many dogs you have, their names, and the age of your loyal friend. I would be very happy to learn more about your faithful companion. Hello, my name is Carlos Galeano, here from the channel Awaken Your Inner Potential. And I'm about to reveal to you now that in addition to 2 cats, as I mentioned in the previous video, I also have 3 dogs that I love passionately. Now get ready for this revelation from Baba Vanga that has been astonishing the world. In this prophecy, she says, "Those who have ears to hear, listen to the cry of their faithful ones," Baba Vanga declared in one of her cryptic messages. In her vision, dogs would make contact with other dimensions and assume the role of spiritual guardians, especially in the dark days ahead. Their unusual actions, inexplicable barking, and restless behavior are, according to her, clear signs that hidden forces are in motion, preparing a period of transformations and revelations. The biblical importance of dogs as spiritual guardians. In the Bible, there are symbolic references that reinforce this connection. In Proverbs 12:10, it is written, "The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel." This verse highlights the spirituality of those who care for their animals with love and devotion, as these guardians are the eyes of God on earth. Thus, dogs, living alongside the righteous, become divine sentinels capable of perceiving evil before it manifests in the physical realm. Another significant verse is Isaiah 56:10, which states, "His watchmen are blind, they all lack knowledge, they are all mute dogs, they cannot bark." This is a call for people to wake up and pay attention to the signs of their faithful companions. Baba Vanga knew that as the end times approached, dogs would be the first to sense the shift in energy in the world, and their reactions could not be ignored. The supernatural manifestation. In her most enigmatic prophecies, Baba Vanga warned that in households where dogs displayed strange behavior, the owners should remain alert. "When the dogs stare into the void and bark at the invisible, you will know that the portals are open," she said, referring to the opening of spiritual gateways. The energy of the home would be influenced by the presence of the animal, which would channel both protection and warning. Even more terrifying is the fact that these phenomena are not only spiritual, but also foreshadow drastic changes in the destiny of families. Baba Vanga warned that for those who own a dog, there will be a spiritual choice to make, as if each person were at a crossroads of their own soul. The guardian at your door brings a decision, to remain on the path of light or be swallowed by the shadows that approach, said the prophetess. The spiritual test for dog owners. Baba Vanga spoke of a test that would fall upon households where dogs reside. She described that many would face internal conflicts, decisions that might seem simple but would carry an immeasurable spiritual weight. In this time of trial, the behavior of the dogs would be a mirror of the spiritual battle occurring around them. What many ignore is that these faithful companions have always been mediators between the physical and spiritual worlds. In Ecclesiastes 9 we read, "Anyone who is among the living has hope. Even a live dog is better off than a dead lion." This verse emphasizes that as long as we are alive, our animals reflect hope and connection with the divine. But Baba Vanga warns, if we ignore the signs, we will blind ourselves to what is to come. What Baba Vanga predicted is beginning to happen. Every strange bark, every unusual behavior of your dog is a call to pay attention. The veil between worlds is becoming thinner, and the energies of the unseen are more present than ever. Stay attentive to your guardian, for he sees what you cannot. The prophetic cycle has already begun, and dogs will be the first to reveal what is coming. May we hear the call, not just with the ears of the body, but with the ears of the soul. Dogs, as Baba Vanga predicted, are much more than mere companions. They are the sentinels of what lies beyond. Watch therefore, for you do not know the day or the hour in which the Son of Man is coming. Matthew 25:13. May this message resonate in every heart and home, especially for those who have a faithful guardian at home. Baba Vanga's revelations do not end here. She warned that the behaviors of dogs in the days to come would be a direct reflection of the spiritual energies surrounding homes and people. When the faithful guardian begins to avoid certain corners of the house or fix its gaze on empty spaces, know that you are not alone, she said. This indicates that spiritual entities, both benevolent and malevolent, will begin to draw closer to those who have a dog at home. These behaviors, which to many may seem common, such as licking, growling at empty spaces, or howling unexpectedly, actually reveal intense spiritual activity around them. Observe these prophetic behaviors in dogs. Comment if your dog has shown any of these signs. 1. Unexplained nighttime barking. According to Baba Vanga, one of the most evident early signs will be an increase in nighttime barking for no apparent reason. These barks are responses to spiritual entities that approach during the night when the veil between worlds becomes thinner. If your dog starts barking at doors, windows, or empty hallways, pay attention to your dreams, as they often reflect spiritual messages trying to reach you through animals. And the Lord said, "I will not abandon them, for I will send my angels to watch over the righteous." Psalm 91:11. Thus, dogs become the eyes of these messengers. 2. Restlessness and circular movements. Another behavior Baba Vanga predicted was restlessness. Normally, calm dogs will begin to walk in circles or repeatedly lie down in the same spot in the house that they previously avoided. According to the prophecy, that place could be a spiritual portal, an area where invisible energies are in transit. 3. Fixation on the owner. One of the most disturbing behaviors will be the dog's intense fixation on its owner. Baba Vanga revealed that dogs would begin to stare at their owners for prolonged periods, as if trying to communicate something beyond human understanding. In those moments, she instructed the owner to seek introspection, as these are times when dogs receive divine instructions to protect or warn their owners. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Psalm 23:1. Baba Vanga believed that just as God watches over his flock, dogs are sent to guide their owners in times of confusion and uncertainty. The spiritual interpretation of these behaviors. The prophetess warned that ignoring these signs would be a form of spiritual negligence. She predicted that while many worry about physical catastrophes and natural disasters, the true warnings will come from within our own homes. Those who heed the signs from their dogs and listen to the silence between their barks will escape the great confusion that is to come. Even more shocking, Vanga suggested that at crucial moments, dogs might start acting as if they were chasing invisible shadows. When this happens, it will be a clear sign that negative forces are attempting to infiltrate the environment. In those moments, she advised that owners pray and recite protective prayers, citing Ephesians 6:11. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. The deep connection with family energy. Baba Vanga also revealed that dogs would be able to detect disruptions in family energy before household members notice them. If tensions arise among residents, dogs may start isolating themselves or positioning themselves between those involved in conflicts, trying to restore balance. Dogs are mediators of peace, and when they withdraw from the harmony of the home, it is because the spirit of discord has entered, said Vanga. In moments when dogs display excessive affection or constantly lie at the feet of a specific person, Vanga predicted that this person is being protected from something darker. Dogs, in their loyalty, absorb negative energies to prevent harm from reaching their owners. This ability to absorb spiritual energy makes dogs special beings, capable of sacrificing their well-being for those they love. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Proverbs 12:10. For Vanga, this care goes beyond the physical. It is also spiritual. Dogs reflect our own energy, and caring for them is, in a way, caring for our own souls. As more signs begin to emerge for those who have dogs at home, Baba Vanga's warnings manifest not only in the behavior of these animals, but also in the sensations and emotions these behaviors awaken in their owners. The time to ignore the warnings is over, and dogs, as true spiritual guardians, are fulfilling their role of protecting, warning, and guiding their homes as we move forward in this prophetic cycle. Those with eyes to see and ears to hear will realize that dogs are not just living beside us, they are actively participating in the spiritual battle unfolding around us. The time is now. Listen to the bark, observe the gaze, and pay attention to the silent messages your dog is trying to convey. Baba Vanga knew that dogs would be a bridge between the visible and the invisible, between the present and what is yet to come. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. The hidden prophecies and darker warnings of Baba Vanga. Baba Vanga's visions go beyond what many could imagine. As we continue to unravel the hidden secrets related to dogs and their spiritual connections, she left behind even darker and more mysterious prophecies for the times to come. These secrets, often ignored, are now beginning to manifest for those willing to listen and see beyond the obvious. Baba Vanga prophesied that dogs play a crucial role in balancing spiritual energies within a home. They are not only physical protectors, but also guardians of the energetic flow circulating within households. For her, dogs act as filters, absorbing negativity and dissipating it into the environment, preventing their owners from being directly affected. However, when the spiritual burden becomes too great, dogs begin to show signs of spiritual exhaustion. According to Vanga, in critical moments, dogs may even fall ill as a form of energetic purification, as they absorb negative forces to protect their owners. This hidden truth invites us to observe our dog's behavior more deeply. A dog that suddenly falls ill or begins to show fatigue may be signaling that the energy around it is being contaminated by invisible external forces. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Psalm 19, verse 1. Just like the sky, dogs silently proclaim the presence of spiritual forces. Baba Vanga knew that when dogs become sick for no apparent reason, it is a warning that something greater is at play. The spiritual sensitivity of dogs and their role against dark forces. One of the most revealing secrets Baba Vanga left behind was the fact that dogs are spiritually sensitive beings, capable of detecting malevolent spirits that attempt to invade human spaces. She revealed that during certain phases of the moon or periods of great spiritual instability, dogs would act as the last line of defense against forces of darkness. When the guardian barks at the darkness, it is not just a shadow it sees, but the presence of something that does not belong to this world, she said in one of her visions. These revelations highlight the importance of spiritually caring for our dogs, not just physically. Baba Vanga recommended prayers and protective rituals around these animals, especially during full moon nights or significant cosmic events such as eclipses, when the barriers between worlds are more fragile. She suggested reading Psalm 23, which offers divine protection. "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters." By reciting this prayer, you strengthen your spiritual bond with your dog and prevent it from suffering due to the invasion of malevolent entities. Dogs as spiritual intermediaries with ancestral energies. Another hidden secret in Baba Vanga's visions is the belief that dogs are connected to ancestral energies. She revealed that at certain moments dogs may act as intermediaries between the living and their ancestors. When a dog lies near an altar or an object symbolic of a deceased loved one, it may be sensing the presence of that soul, offering a channel of communication for those who wish to send a message or protection to their descendants. Vanga described that during these moments, dogs may behave abnormally, as if they are listening to something their owner cannot hear. This happens because dogs can perceive the spiritual frequencies of ancestors, acting as conductors of energies that go unnoticed by human eyes. When a dog behaves this way, Baba Vanga advised that the owner light a candle and pray for their ancestors, asking for peace and protection for the home. Surely the righteous will never be shaken, they will be remembered forever. Psalm 112, verse 6. Dogs are the guardians of ancestral memory, ensuring that the spiritual connection between generations is never broken. Perhaps one of Baba Vanga's most striking prophecies involves the role of dogs in the spiritual apocalypse. She warned that in the last days, dogs would begin to act more intensely, as if they perceived the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Baba Vanga stated that in various parts of the world, people would report unusual behavior in their dogs, with many of them showing fear, agitation, or even attempting to flee from home. These signs must not be underestimated. In the prophetess's vision, the spiritual apocalypse does not refer only to physical destruction, but to the collapse of negative energies that have dominated humanity for a long time. When the great spiritual awakening begins, dogs will be the first to sense the shift in the global energy field, predicting events before humans become aware of them. She cited Matthew 24:42. "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come." This warning is for dog owners to remain attentive to the signs and not neglect the messages from their loyal companions who will serve as spiritual sentinels when profound transformations begin to take place. Dogs as spiritual purifiers of the home. In her last revelations, Baba Vanga mentioned that dogs are responsible for the spiritual purification of a home. When a dog sits in front of the entrance door or a window, especially at sunrise or at dusk, it is, according to the prophetess, acting as a filter for the energies entering and leaving, ensuring peace and harmony within the house. She suggested that dog owners encourage these moments of spiritual connection, allowing the animals to fulfill their role. She claimed that dogs are channels of vital energy, and in homes where there is discord or sadness, they may lie down on people to spiritually heal them, absorbing their pain. Dogs, in their innocence and spiritual purity, are instruments of healing and justice, bringing balance and peace to restless hearts, she said. These hidden revelations, now unveiled, serve as a reminder that the dogs in our lives have a much greater mission than we can imagine. Baba Vanga, with her prophetic wisdom, invites us to look beyond the physical, to recognize that our canine companions are deeply connected to the spiritual realm, and that in the coming days, their behaviors will be clear signs that the forces of the universe are in motion. What to do when these signs begin to manifest? Faced with these prophetic signs revealed by Baba Vanga and the unusual behaviors dogs may display, it is essential to adopt a posture of spiritual awareness and preparation. Now I will reveal to you what to do when these signs start appearing in your home and how you can protect your family, your household, and of course your own dog, who is the spiritual guardian in this scenario. 1. Pray and strengthen spiritual protection. When your dog starts showing clear signs of disturbance, such as inexplicable barking, restlessness, or fixation on a specific point in the house, it is time to act spiritually. Baba Vanga recommended that during these moments, dog owners should recite protective prayers and invoke divine light. The most powerful prayer to protect the home and the dog is Psalm 91, also known as the Shield of Protection. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Reciting this psalm, especially in the areas of the house where the dog shows the most unrest, helps to dispel negative energies and creates a spiritual barrier against any malevolent force that may be trying to approach. Additionally, it is recommended to light a white candle in a safe place, dedicating its light to the guardian angel of your home and your animal. 2. Energetic cleansing of the home. Baba Vanga also revealed that in times of great energetic disturbance, it is essential to purify the environment. If the dog is acting strangely, it is a sign that the energies around it are imbalanced or contaminated. Steps for an effective cleansing. Start with a physical cleaning of the house, removing broken objects or items that bring bad memories. Prepare a mixture of water with coarse salt and sprinkle it around the house, especially in areas where your dog has shown discomfort. Burn rosemary, rue, or myrrh incense, moving through each room while reciting prayers for protection and peace. Baba Vanga said that dogs are extremely sensitive to their surroundings, and a spiritually clean home brings harmony to both humans and animals. 3. Create a protection altar in your home. Another step recommended by Baba Vanga is creating an altar or a small protection space within the house. This altar can be simple, but should contain sacred symbols representing faith and divine protection, such as a cross, images of saints, or even protection stones and crystals like amethyst or white quartz. Place a photo of your dog or an object it loves, such as a toy, on the altar. This represents the connection between the guardian animal and higher forces. Light candles and pray daily in this space, asking that your dog remains protected and that negative energies be driven away. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. Psalm 18, verse 2. This verse can be recited while lighting the candle, asking God to strengthen the protection around your home and your dog. 4. Observe dreams and intuitions. When dogs begin to display signs of spiritual disturbance, Baba Vanga warned that this is not limited to the physical world. She believed that dog owners might start receiving messages through dreams and intuition. It is crucial to pay attention to your dreams and the sudden sensations that arise. If you dream of your dog or have strange dreams involving doors, windows, or unknown places, it could be a sign that something greater is at play. Write down these dreams and try to understand the messages being conveyed. Baba Vanga used to say that during times of spiritual transition, dogs act as bridges between the conscious and the unconscious, bringing visions and omens that help their owners make the right decisions. 5. Taking care of your dog with attention and love. One of the most important secrets revealed by Baba Vanga is that dogs, by absorbing negative spiritual energies, may begin to show signs of fatigue or illness. To repay the protection they provide, it is essential for owners to take good care of their animals. Make sure your dog is healthy, providing it with a balanced diet and regular exercise. Additionally, set aside time to pet and talk to your dog. The energy of human contact, especially from someone who loves the animal, can help balance the dog's energy field, relieving it of the spiritual burden it may be carrying. Love covers all wrongs. Proverbs 10:12. The love you give your dog is one of the greatest forms of spiritual protection, creating a bond of light that strengthens both the owner and the animal. 6. Prayer and connection with the guardian angel. Baba Vanga also recommended a powerful practice, invoking the guardian angel of the home and the dog. Every living being has a protective angel, and when we ask for the intercession of these celestial beings, we open doors for divine protection. Recite the following prayer out loud while holding or petting your dog. Holy angel of the Lord, my zealous guardian, to whom divine mercy has entrusted me, always guide, guard, rule, and enlighten me. Protect also my faithful companion who with his eyes sees beyond mine. Amen. This invocation will strengthen the spiritual field around your dog, ensuring that it receives the blessings and protection necessary to continue fulfilling its role as a guardian. When prophetic signs begin to manifest through your dog's behavior, do not ignore them. These manifestations are a call for you to awaken spiritually and take action to protect yourself and your home. Baba Vanga made it clear that dogs are sent to act as protectors, not only of the physical body, but also of the spiritual field. Through prayer, energy cleansing, and attention to your dog's behavior, you can ensure that negative energies are dispelled and that divine light reigns in your home. Dogs, these loyal companions, will continue to be sentinels of the invisible, warning and protecting as long as their owners remain vigilant and spiritually connected. Pay attention to the signs. What Baba Vanga predicted is already happening. When we look into the eyes of our dogs, it is impossible not to feel the depth of the unconditional love they offer us. They are silent companions, loyal guardians who are always by our side, even in our darkest moments. We often underestimate the power of this connection, treating it as something ordinary, without realizing that our dogs are constantly protecting us, not just physically, but also spiritually. How many times, when feeling sad or exhausted, have we found comfort in the presence of our faithful friends? They are there, asking for nothing in return, ready to share our burdens, ready to love us, even when we forget how to love ourselves. Baba Vanga understood this connection as something sacred. She saw in dogs a divine mission to guide us through life's most difficult moments, without words, just with their gazes, their gestures, and the silent wisdom that only they possess. It is deeply moving to think that while we are distracted by our daily worries, these extraordinary beings are absorbing pains we cannot see, fighting spiritual battles we cannot imagine, and yet they remain faithful with the same loving gaze, with the same willingness to defend us, comfort us, and make us feel that no matter what happens, we are protected. Dogs, in Baba Vanga's vision, are angels with paws, sent to illuminate our paths. Every bark, every gesture of affection, every inexplicable movement is a message from the universe, a reminder that we are not alone. Even when the world seems to be falling apart, our dogs remain as tireless guardians of our souls. Imagine for a moment how many tears your dog has dried without you even noticing. how many nights it spent watching over you as you slept, warding off negative energies, how many moments of pain it shared, simply lying by your side, asking for nothing more than your company. And now, understanding the depth of this spiritual mission that they fulfill, we are called to value every second by their side, knowing that they are here not only to keep us company, but to protect us from the invisible battles we face. Our dogs are more than friends, they are guardians of our souls. And Baba Vanga left us a secret that few know. The pure love of a dog is the key to accessing the dimension where pain does not exist, where light prevails, and where the connection between the human and the divine becomes unbreakable. In the coming days, when you look into your dog's eyes, allow yourself to feel that depth. Let yourself be moved by the greatness of the love they share, because in the end, they are the only ones who see our souls as they truly are, full of flaws, yet worthy of unconditional love. There is a mystery hidden in every silent bark, in every tail wagging in the wind. If you listen with your heart, you will discover that your dog knows something you have not yet understood. The true power of the universe is not in the stars or in distant mountains. It is in the love you feel for your dog. If this video has touched you, please leave a positive comment below. Also, tell me if your dog has shown any strange behavior or if you have any questions or concerns. I am eager to interact with you and share experiences. Together, we can learn on this incredible journey. Already feel my embrace. My name is Carlos Galeano, and it is an honor to have you here on the channel Awaken Your Inner Potential. Always remember that you are a being of light, and you deserve all the best that you can wish for. Trust in your unlimited potential and in the power of the universe. Your presence in this world is an invaluable gift to me. Thank you so much for existing. Eternal gratitude. Don't miss our most shocking video. Discover Edgar Cayce's astonishing predictions for those who have a cat at home. What he revealed is already happening and has left everyone in shock. Click here to watch what Edgar Cayce predicted for those who have a cat at home has already begun. You'll be amazed by what you discover.